What is going on, All-Terrain Nation? Whether it be two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, it does not matter what you drive because this is your All-Terrain Nation, and I'm your host, David Boyd. The year 2020, man, it's been a year, right? It's been a roller coaster. But first, if you guys have not yet, smash the like button. It allows other people that may have similar tastes as you do to go, hey, there's a new channel out there, check them out. And if you feel real froggy, hop on that subscribe button. You know, we're on our goal. We want to hit 10,000 subs next year. So with your help, we can do that. So the year 2020, man, what can you say about it? It's just been a mess, but that hasn't stopped the automotive world from continuing to chug along, man, whether it be the new Ford Bronco that debuted in July or the C8 Corvette jumping out, you know, this past spring. There's been a lot in the automotive world to talk about. Now, how we got this information, that was a cluster F because, you know, no auto shows. The world likes auto shows, and without being able to do that, the manufacturers have learned a new way of releasing things, and some have done really well, and some, well, some haven't done real well. But let's just jump into these. I'm going to do a top 5 vehicles from this year for a year in review, and if you agree with me, comment. If you don't, I'm sure you're going to comment, but either way, let's have some fun. Finally, in 2020, GM brought us a mid-engine platform. They did everything they could with the front engine, and it was just time. Now, this thing, hints of Ferrari in it, but for $60K starting out is an amazing vehicle. Now, this mid-engine platform was every YouTuber's wet dream, it seemed. If you were 60 or 22, you wanted this vehicle because everybody wanted to be the first to twin turbo this thing, and just, you know, everybody wants to be the first on YouTube. But this thing is a bargain, and it made our top 5. Finally, Jeep is putting something in a vehicle that everybody's been doing for the past few years anyways. The 392 Hellcat engine is now in the Wrangler, and now Jeep's done a little extra than just throw the engine in this thing. They've lifted it up about an inch more. They're offering 33-inch BF Goodrich KO2 tires on this thing, and it's supposedly going to do 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds and a 13-second quarter mile. That's ridiculous with that Hellcat engine in it. Now, this isn't going to be for everybody. This thing is going to start $70,000 to $80,000, and Jeep somehow has taken a vehicle that was super affordable in the 80s and 90s and elevated this thing into a luxury package. And why not? This thing is FCA's bread and butter currently, and this thing is a very special vehicle. Now, why I think it'll be a very limited run, I don't think they'll sell a ton of these. It is elevated Jeep to the top. The Proto Z. Where would we be on this list without talking about this thing? Because this is all throwback. Nissan's done a hell of a job with showing us what their next generation Z is going to look like. Now, while this thing is supposedly going to be built on the same FM platform that the current Z is built on, which is not a bad deal. It's a proven platform, and there's a ton of aftermarket for that platform. This thing is definitely a reskinned, amazing throwback car. Now, while Nissan, you know, amazed us with the looks and just a little bit of all the Generation Zs in this car, they haven't told us what's going to be under the hood. Now, rumors are going like crazy that it's going to be their 3-liter twin turbo that they're putting in the Q60 Redline edition. You know, that thing's making about 400 horsepower. While Nissan's always known they can tweak their engines a little bit, I would say you're going to get 410 to 425 horsepower out of this thing, and tech galore. Look at the inside of this thing. Digital dash. You're getting a manual transmission, which, you know, fanboys of the Supra were very upset that Toyota, when they partnered with BMW, didn't offer a manual transmission. Well, the current Z is going to give you that, and you can see here, look at that throwback. It looks like the 240 there, and why not? This is one hell of a vehicle, and we're super excited to see this thing drop fall of 2021. If you need a Hellcat in everything you own, FCA with their Ram and Dodge division seem to have something for you, and the TRX is no different, man. This thing is one desert running beast. Now, while it's not for everybody, this thing is going to be $70,000 to $100,000. It's definitely going to take a bite out of Ford's, you know, their Raptor sales, and that was the intent with this vehicle. They're saying, hey, we're here to play in the kind of super truck category, which is basically what these things are now. Now, super truck categories doesn't mean, you know, they're as capable for hauling or anything like that, but these things are made to have fun on the weekends. That you hear that supercharger whine that that just makes you excited. And that's what this truck's all about. It's about excitement, and it's about dominating that super truck market. We were teased in 2017, then the fall of 19, there's the Desert Runner, and here it is, Ford Bronco. This stole the show for 2020. This is the vehicle of 2020. And how I know that is they pre-ordered 190,000 of these things. So people were, people love Jeep, but they wanted something that looks a little different, but yet still is capable. Now, while this isn't a solid front axle like the Jeep is, it's definitely going to ride better on the highway and be, I'd say, probably 95% as capable as Jeep is off-road. Now, while this has not been a perfect launch for Ford, their build and price, I've documented it over and over. It's not, not perfect, and some of the things they showed us at launch we're never going to get, but this thing overall is amazing, and Ford's got a home run on their hand as long as they can actually meet the production schedules that they've set forth. Now, while it's not a solid axle vehicle, it's going to be just as capable, I think, as Jeep, and it's going to have a lot of features that Jeep doesn't. Look at all the crawl control and all that. This thing stole the show for 2020, and it is our truck of the year. There you have it. Year 2020. It's been a crazy one, but those were our top 5 kind of things that we thought, kind of moved the automotive world. Let me know in the comments below. Give me your top 5 in the comments. Let me know what you think the 5 through number 1 are, because, these are just my opinions. As a journalist, this is what I report on. So, if you haven't yet, please, once again, smash that like and subscribe button. We've got goals here, and our goals are to come see you next year. If you have a unique vehicle, we want to do a nice little review on it. Let us know, whether it be 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, motorcycles. I don't care. If you have something unique, email us, allterrainnationmedia@gmail.com. Let us know what's going on. So, from all things all-terrain, this is your All Terrain Nation, and I'm your host, David Boyd. Peace, everybody. Love y'all.